President Obama reaches the 100-day mark this week, traditionally a time for the first progress report on a new administration. Tonight, White House correspondent Mike Emanuel looks at how the president has been changing the country's approach to counterterrorism.
Right off the bat, President Obama kept the campaign pledge to shut down the detention facility at Guantanamo Bay.
Guantanamo will be closed no later than 1 year from now.
Juan Zarate served as President Bush's Deputy National Security Advisor for combating terrorism and notes Mr. Bush wanted to close Guantanamo too and face the same dilemma.
You have hardened, trained, al-Qaeda connected individuals who are in Guantanamo, and there is not an easy solution as to where they should go or what process should attend to them.
The Obama team early on made it clear the new administration would try a change in tone. Secretary of State Clinton said about the war on terror, quote, "The administration has stopped using the phrase, and I think that speaks for itself." Former Vice President Dick Cheney says dropping war on terror suggests the country is no longer at war.
One of the worst things we could do is to start to act now as though the attack of 9/11 is a thing of the past and will never be repeated. That's just not true.
Well, it's not just no more war on terror. I mean, one, there's no more war on terror. According to Janet Napolitano, we don't have terrorist attacks anymore. We have man-made disasters.
Soon the president focused on Iraq.
Today, I've come to speak to you about how the war in Iraq will end.
At Camp Lejeune, Mr. Obama revealed he would not stick to his campaign promise to end the war in 16 months, instead compromising with his top commanders on a 19-month timeline.
So let me say this as plainly as I can. By August 31st, 2010, our combat mission in Iraq will end.
The commander-in-chief's first authorization of the use of force came with pirates holding American Captain Richard Phillips. On April 12th, Navy snipers took out 3 of the 4 pirates holding Phillips off the coast of Somalia at dusk. The one surviving pirate was brought to New York to be prosecuted in American federal courts.
He needs to be given credit, and the administration needs to be given credit for allowing the professionals to do their job and to do it well.
Then came arguably the biggest shift in policy with the new administration when President Obama released top-secret memos about CIA interrogation techniques. He went to the CIA to explain why.
I acted primarily because of the exceptional circumstances that surrounded these memos, particularly the fact that so much of the information was public.
Critics call this a national security disaster.
Well, the decision to release these memos is quite literally the most irresponsible and dangerous thing an American president has done in his first 100 days. The information contained in these memos is the keys to how we interrogate and question terrorists.
Analysts suggest President Obama will earn high marks on national security issues when he listens to his commanders and intelligence professionals, and predict he will do poorly when he allows more political aides to influence his decisions. At the White House, Mike Emanuel, Fox News.